my boo. Tell me get her bag.
Cause it takes two to make it feel alright.
I'm trying to fix up the same.
I was the same.
Yeah, I'm going to fix it. I'll bring my laptop.
Cash my check. Tomorrow ain't no she wanna go shopping for the
old lady.
I told that pretty little ex of mine, take it out the child support.
I ain't like this shit out. He gonna wear them footage.
So you gotta pay the child support and put.
That's your fun. Yeah,
So you gotta give her extra. You don't feel no type of way of that?
Cause it takes two to make it feel alright.
That's the music, Garfunkel.
So what you're saying is, you don't feel no type of way if told that pretty little ex of mine to take it out the child support. So you feel like you should get the child support and he should contribute to whatever the fuck you're trying to do.
If Lil Don Travius wants some Balenciagas, I'm not buying those.
That should not come out the child support.
No.
So what should the child support cover? Room and board?
Other things. Activities, cell phone. A child is expensive.
Room, board, child's cell phone.
Extracurricular activities.
But it does not cover the Balenciagas.
No.
Because that's a want, not a need.
So the child support should cover the needs, not the wants.
Necessarily. Oh, it could be wants as well, but some things, well, hey, if it's extra, you know.
Should the child support cover a part of your rent?
Yes, absolutely. The child lived there. He need a room, right?
Bitch, I agree.
Okay.
How y'all doing? Welcome back to Talks with Tone and Teena.
Sahara is on here.
Hopefully you are subscribed to our channel.
Is that Lauren? I can't see tonight.
Hopefully you're subscribed to our channel, Talks with Tone and Teena. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talks with Tone and Teena. Our Facebook page, Talks with Tone and Teena. Listen, I start drinking at 4 o'clock, so you have to bear with me.
No, you start drinking at 2.
I start drinking at 2, so you have to bear with me. But we wanted to do a live with you guys because we haven't seen you in about 2 motherfucking weeks, bitch. So we're going to do a live with you. So welcome.
What Tuesday? Oh, we didn't do it Tuesday before.
We haven't done it Tuesdays. We will be back at our regular time around 8:30 on this Tuesday. But bitch, we haven't been here.
Yeah, I took my baby to LA.
We're about to do our channels. We're about to do our questions.
Petey is on there, and Petey.
Hey, Mayor.
Petey got a podcast.
What you got going on, girl? What you got going on?
But Petey got a podcast called No Bonnets Allowed. So check that out. You know, he be getting bans on Facebook all the time. So he does that over on Instagram. Mayor PDD. No bonnets allowed.
No bond?
Bonnets, hair bonnets. No bonnets allowed.
Petey, I want to be able to look at you with my bonnet the fuck on. Why are you? Hello?
No bonnets allowed.
I don't
and
like
you was
it.
looking for a female co-host, were you? I don't know.
Bitch, we the female co-host.
I don't want to be.
And the motherfucker's going to be able to wear a bonnet,
period. No co-host on his show.
We're wearing the fucking bonnet, Petey.
We not being a co-host on his show, Tone.
Anywho.
All right, so we're going to get into the questions. I can't see. Lakeisha said, hey, y'all. Yeah.
Hey, Kiki.
Coming live from.
You coming live from where, bitch?
Yeah, coming live from.
That's neither here nor there.
Right.
Just outside. We outside.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
Zahara, what's good? Where you at?
In the club.
Come on with the questions, Tonette.
I'm trying to pull it up.
I just gave it to you. I just sent it all to you.
I know, but I was inboxing another nigga. Don't do that.
Give it to me.
Start from there,
Okay,
bitch.
y'all. Now, I had to throw these together on the fly. So, excuse me. Thank you.
Quiet on this motherfucking set.
We can all sing together, but we can hear you plain as day. Thank you. Alrighty, so our first question is, if they are your friends, please be honest.
You're diving into it.
Yeah, now, I didn't get my questions together how I usually do, so I'm paraphrasing and kind of going off the top of my head, so please bear with me. If they're your friends, please be honest with them. At a certain age, you should not wear certain clothes. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. Bullshit, nigga. If you're 80 and you want to wear a motherfucking mini dress, then you wear the mini dress. I feel like fashion is expression. You express who you are. Like seriously. I don't know whether it's because I'm a fashion person or I'm a designer or whatever, but I feel like shit to the soul. If I'm 80 and I really want to express who I am, I'm always going to do it through. I'm always going to do it through fashion. I'm always going to do it through color and sound and whatever. So yeah, bitch, if you want to put that motherfucking mini dress on at 83, put that bitch on.
Okay.
I don't feel like it's ever.
I'm sorry, Tom.
I don't feel like it's ever an age limitation on fashion.
Okay, I want to, say hi to some people in the room.
Hey, girl.
Tracy Lawrence. Sahir said you fried Tone.
I am.
And Tracy said only if they ask my fashion advice since I'm so stylish.
A bitch, period.
Tracy said if they ask her advice, then she'll give that opinion. Other than that. But Tracy, that's really not the question.
So Tracy, do you feel like...
Yeah, the question is, do you feel that once you get a certain age, you should not wear certain clothes? Hakeem has entered.
So, like, basically, if you're, like, 53, do you feel like you shouldn't wear a mini skirt at 53? Do you feel like 53-year-olds shouldn't wear bodysuits?
Okay, Lakeisha said it's more, the question is more so, like, if they look horrible, should your friends say something?
But it's
not, wait a minute, I'm sorry, Tone.
Okay.
It's not about that because we covered that before, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. It's not about how you look in it. It's about, again, like Tone said, if you're 80, should you be wearing Fashion Nova fits or BBL aesthetic? Should you be wearing leotards with mini skirts and hot shorts and all that? It's more really about what a person should wear. Like even my old head girlfriend, she's 58. She says certain things like hairstyle. She just felt like she's too old. And I don't feel like she is. She looks good. She looks better than a lot of 30 and 40-year-olds. And I feel like if that's what you like, you should wear it. But she be like, no, I'm too old for that.
But I'm going to ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like an 83-year-old is cool in a bodysuit and a miniskirt?
Yes. I don't see any problem with it. If that's what she feels comfortable wearing, I feel like she should wear it.
So it's all about the perception of the person.
Yes.
I agree.
I do think that just
for a nigga's perspective, do y'all feel like for men that's logged on? Do you guys feel like you want to see an 83-year-old in a miniskirt and a bodysuit, or how's that going? Express yourself, bitches.
I also think that we do a lot of things just based off of like tradition or like
I agree.
So
I feel like it's what you think people should be wearing.
Yeah, once a person, especially back like in my mother's day, when they was 40, they already looked 65.
Yeah.
We 40 and we look 20. Anyway, so I feel like you can wear whatever you want, but back in the day, Aunt B from all Mayberry and all them, they wore dresses, slips, and all that kind of stuff, and that was what was considered like good to wear, slips, dresses, nothing above the knee. Of course, times have changed, and I feel like I don't see a problem with it.
At 18, like I was 18 in 1996, where my mother told me, you're too big to wear a skirt above your knee. You're too big to do this, this, and this. And I always was given, bitch, I'm not. Mm-hmm. I got a skirt above my knee, but I got a 7-inch heel on with the motherfucker, and bitch, I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. And I was. Everybody thought I was doing it, except for my mother, who was...
Mama needs to say, take that off.
Nina was giving,
Shout out to Mama
bitch,
Nita.
it's 1996, but I'm living by 1975 standards, so no, you should not be wearing that. So I feel like whatever you feel comfortable in, I don't think you should do it just because it can be done. But I feel like if you're comfortable in that and that's your aesthetic, bitch, do the motherfucker.
I think Grace Jones is in her 70s and she still wears, the same types of clothes that she wore.
Agreed.
Madonna still,
Madonna, don't put that bitch in it.
Madonna.
Don't put her in it. Madonna looks a fucking mess.
Okay, but wait.
No.
That's because she's done a lot of things to herself. But, Madonna still wears the teddies.
But Madonna is thinking that she looks 25. Bitch, you do not.
But I feel like that has always been her aesthetic, and she shouldn't stop if that's what she chooses.
I feel like she should stop.
Okay, everybody got their own opinion.
Yeah, I feel like she should
Tracy
stop.
said, wear what you want. Hakeem said, I feel like everyone is different, and I'm going to have to skip it.
Hey, Hakeem!
I got to skip it. Anyway, John said,
I agree with you, Hakeem. Everybody should wear what the fuck they feel comfortable in. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Kiki?
Tracy, yes. Tracy, do you think Madonna should be still rocking what she's rocking? Tell me that, Tracy.
Kiki is in here.
That's what it's giving to me.
Hey,
it's giving desperate to me for Madonna.
So here, is that you laughing? Kiki is in here. I'm sorry. Hey, Kiki.
Somebody said WHERE. What you want?
Tracy said that, and I knew what she was saying, so I didn't. We didn't have to do that. Anyway, so Akila is in here. Kiki, are you coming?
Akila, where you been, bitch? How you doing?
She kind of like been on here. Kiki, we having a party on the 17th.
I hope you show up.
I'm gonna give you the information. Please
I hope
come.
you show up, bitch.
Y'all don't know how to act. Anyway, we're gonna move along to the very.
We're definitely moving on.
We're gonna move on to the next question.
But make sure you feel free to still leave these comments for this first question in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel, Talks with Tone and Teena on YouTube. Make sure you like our page, Talks with Tone and Teena on Facebook.
Okay, our next question is: what's the biggest red flag that made you stop talking to someone?
Being someone that they're not. I went on a date one time. First of all, everybody, y'all all know, I like hood niggas. So if I'm dating a hood nigga, I know you're a hood nigga. Don't try to be a fucking Rhodes Scholar. Don't try to be like you came from fucking Oxford. I know who the fuck I'm dating.
But he already was like that.
Nah, he was not. He was a hood.
Always.
I can't
good
say
ready, good over, yeah.
Nah, y'all don't even know this nigga. Neither one of y'all know this nigga. I go on a date, he's a hood nigga. I know who the fuck I'm dating. This is who I'm attracted to, this is who I love.
So he studied.
Yeah, bitch, be yourself. He takes me on a date, he takes me to the movies, and he starts saying shit like, okay, we go see a German film. And he starts saying shit like,
what is this?
Bitch, I've had lots of dates that you motherfuckers don't know about.
German film.
We go see a German district. Period. We go see a German film, and he says shit like, well, you know, look at the hypocrisy of things. I try to act like everything. He's driving a Mercedes and he's a cab driver. I'm like, no, bitch. They're in Germany. That's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's regular. That's what they do over there. Like, it's not what you're thinking it. You thinking it from an American standpoint. From a foreign standpoint, this is regular. So him trying to act like he was just trying to, and I don't know, it just wasn't. He was just trying to say a lot of shit.
He just wasn't being himself.
He wasn't being himself at all. Mm-hmm. He was trying to interject a lot of things that wasn't, like, I could clearly see that, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, just shut the fuck up and be you. Mm-hmm. I know who the fuck I signed up for. I feel like that people who see me see.
They want to be ratchet and rowdy, kind of?
No, they want to be, like, the second they know that I graduated college and I went to college, they try to be somebody else.
Okay,
I like hood niggas. I don't give a fuck about you going to college and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about me going to college and all that shit. I like hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be nothing but a hood nigga. Okay. So he tried to interject all that stuff, and that was a complete turn off for me.
Okay. Now, I have to go back to the comments for a minute because some people kind of answered the last question, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm ignoring them. Kiki said, I believe in dressing for your body type more than your age. Kiki, what do you mean dressing for your body type?
What does that mean?
So do you think that women who have fupas, who have back rolls, you think they shouldn't wear crop tops and tubes tops? What, like,
stay away from
just me
shit.
personally.
No, they should.
I think people. Somebody stole Daryl's package, and he happened to have a Ring camera.
Yeah.
Daryl, did you ever fight that man? I saw that you stole his package.
Please tell me you fought the nigga.
Please chime in and tell us what happened to that. That was a few weeks ago.
Did you fight the nigga, Daryl?
And we haven't been on here.
What's going on right there? What did I say?
Oh, push that tone. It's like the Wi-Fi around here. Kiki says inconsistency, and I feel like I have to chase for them to be interested in me. Child, these N-words want to be prized is so bad, I cannot deal. Kiki, my daughter, she's 24, and she just said the Maryland boys want to be courted. She said Maryland boys.
Wait, Kiki said she had to chase a nigga?
Yeah, she said inconsistency, and she also feels like she always got to chase them. for them to be interested in her. Why I keep doing that?
I don't know.
It's like the why thing.
But it's still live.
Okay, press cancel. We just see it on the screen.
No, I just said join.
Okay, so like I said, Sue said that she feels like Maryland boys want to be courted, and I don't know, trying to
as opposed to what, DC?
Yeah, she said Maryland boys are divas. She can't compete with them. They want to be courted. They want flowers and so on and so forth. Sue, if you look and chime in, Vontae said they said hood men got the best D. Vontae said hood men got the best D.
Okay, but Vontae,
what did that mean? Oh, because just because Tone push cancel.
Oh, but Vontae, at our age, we ain't looking for the D.
Yeah, Vontae said he heard
I'm
hood
44.
men got the best dick.
Yeah, hood niggas do got the best dick, but you ain't looking for dick at 44. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for substance.
Lamar said they don't know.
So if you're not, no, you're not being yourself. At 44, for me, Vontae, I agree with you on that. But at 44, if you're not being yourself, I ain't interested. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the dick. I ain't interested in being. You can't even show up being yourself. I'm not interested.
That wasn't
because but that plays into this person being like, first of all,
it was some.
If you was going to a movie.
It was some Liam Neeson.
Was y'all watching a
no, it was some
movie.
It was some Liam Neeson movie.
That ain't good.
It was some Liam Neeson movie. And he actually leaned over to me and said, you know, the substance of the blah, 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 blah. Bitch, what are you talking about? See, do you see the economic blah, blah, blah? He was trying to interject things that, bitch, that's not what it is. They drive in German cars because they're in Germany. It's not because a Mercedes in the United States is not equivalent to the Mercedes in Germany. That's you know what I'm saying? Like a Honda.
I got you, baby.
The Mercedes in Germany is equivalent to a Hyundai in United States, and you're trying to make it be something it's not because you think I'm thinking something.
Okay, though.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna move around.
No, I never talked to him after that.
Case in point, Kiki said,
be yourself, bitch.
Excuse me, Kiki said my figure isn't as flattering as I want it to be, and I will not wear bodycon dresses. Kiki, that's your prerogative.
Yeah.
If somebody else want to wear bodycon, I don't see a problem with it. Anyway, moving along. Ray is in here. Hello, Ray.
Hey, Ray. You ain't out today.
I invited Ray to the party, and she changed her work schedule, so she won't be able to make it.
Welcome, bitch.
Kiki also said, tell Sue the DC dudes do that as well. They want to be courted. They want to be the bad bitches of the relationship. I just made that up, but okay.
I don't have a problem with that. Do you have a problem with that?
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Tracy said all dudes nowadays want to be chased. She not doing it. Sonny has entered, and Sonny said, what's the topic?
Sonny.
He's late. Okay, Sonny, the topic that we talking about right now is what's the biggest red flag that made you stop dating someone or talking to someone?
I have a question for you though. Is it a bad thing for? Is it a bad thing that men now want to be chased? Like Sue said, the DC dudes want to be courted.
Yes.
That's a bad thing?
Yeah, we both can't be in a mirror. Like, I want to take selfies and you want to take selfies? No.
We both can't have a BBL?
Yeah, we both can't have a nose ring. Like, it's just too much. And
but what do that got to do with courting?
I feel like this nigga should be courted too.
The woman role. That all the way around.
I feel like this nigga should be courted too.
I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing sexual.
They got a problem with that, but a bride with 1,000 rolls in her side can wear a crop top.
Yeah, she can.
Yes,
she can.
Yes, she
can. Can't a mind shape up and take a picture of herself, but a bride that
a man can admire.
You said we're metrosexual.
A man can do that, but we can't. We can't battle for it. Like you know what I'm saying? If
I
you
need to be the
picture,
picture of it. Right. It's only one bad bitch that needs to be established.
But
in
I
the
want to answer
about the chase, not the appearance. I'm confused.
It's all
what she's saying is if we're dating, it can only be one bad bitch in a relationship.
Only be one diva. They trying to be a diva.
You need to take a back seat to that. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to answer the question. We've been going down a rabbit hole. Okay, so I feel like my biggest red flag.
I don't feel like
I guess I'll say someone taking out their flipper to eat the box.
Shut the fuck.
I say that was my.
If he do it in private. Like
okay, I won't know, and hopefully you.
How you know that? I feel like it should take the flipper out to eat the box.
Okay, but I don't want to see you doing that shit.
Is it a turn off?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to see you doing that shit.
Nobody with a
Ladies and gentlemen, if a bitch take her teeth out to suck your dick for the niggas, And if a nigga take his teeth out to eat your pussy, is that a turn
that was
off?
it for
Yes,
me.
it is.
One and done.
First of all, I should know that he got
Get the
fake
cash
teeth
and
before
go.
we even get to the bedroom scene part.
Why?
Okay,
Bitch,
but
I don't wanna
that's not
know.
your business.
No,
Okay,
yes, the
but
fuck it is.
It's not your business until we
A
go
flipper.
together.
Fuck that.
A
I wanna know
flipper.
you got all your teeth. Fuck that.
I'm gonna be taken aback, but I'm gonna let it.
I did the
Okay.
same. I did the same
So
thing,
would you
but
feel
it was
some
over
type of-
after that.
Would you feel some type of way if she took her flipper out to suck your dick?
You could be like, damn, but you won't let it happen.
Would you call her? You won't let it happen, but would you call her then after it happened?
Depends on how she
Was
sees
it-
I'm gonna say if the
Only for dick suck.
Was
me.
Okay,
I was one
and
and
would you say, sir, in the back? And she took her flipper out to suck your dick. I already know it's gonna go down that time, but would you call her again after that?
Never.
That would be
That's
tough.
terrible.
If that happens,
We're here.
I would want to know. Like,
We're here.
I'm inquisitive. I'm gonna want to know. I'm gonna sit up in the bed. This shit ain't gonna happen because I'm gonna be like, why you can't do
I
it?
ain't
with-
say-
I wanna
I
know.
just, like,
Why-
you
and
know-
does it
I don't
prevent-
know.
Like, does it prevent you?
I might be
I
like,
just-
man, take that joint out again.
I
was about to say that's gonna be the
I
best
just-
sex you ever had in your
I'm
life.
I just saw something going like that. You know, you hear that scrambling, cackling noise, and then I just say, but hey, you know, whatever. Let's move along.
Are y'all with me? Would that be the best head you had in your life, and you ain't gonna give a fuck whether she take the flippers out? You tell me in the comments. Is
Okay,
that
Sonny.
what you think?
Sonny said he felt like a situation was over when he gave a woman the opportunity to tell the truth, and she still, you know, to come clean, but she still lied. So he was like,
I agree with
it
that,
was over
Sonny.
then.
Because that's a trust issue.
Frank has entered. Our homeboy Antonio
Hey,
entered.
Frank. Hey, Antonio.
Kenya Trina's sister entered.
What's up,
Kenya,
Kenya
you
Trina's
consider yourself
sister?
Orlando and honey, or where you represent?
You a
Guards?
Central Guards?
Orlando, about like NFL.
Where you at with it?
Okay, Frank Spears said that's a yuck mouth. Frank, I got you getting some more
Frank
head.
Spears, you don't
Frank,
give a fuck about
yeah,
the teeth
you-
are in
you
or
post all
out.
types
You're
of
gonna
shit.
get your
You gonna
teeth
get the
out.
head.
Let's stop
We already
bullshitting
can tell
Frank
that.
Spears.
For sure. Okay.
Right.
India Johnson, you said no, but I don't know what you're saying no to, so elaborate in your comments if you got time.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Velveteen rub. What they use that for? Fake teeth, Sonny? I ain't that old.
That sounds like
Man, what the fuck
1974,
is
Sonny.
And-
Anytime you put Velveteen in it, that sounds like
What is
1974.
Velveteen?
Right.
Antonio said them mush mouth joints be working though. They
That's
be
what I'm
sucking
saying.
that. Yeah.
Tonio!
You know
If
Tonio gonna keep
Tonio, the bitch you was supposed to marry last year in Vegas, if that bitch took her flip out to suck your dick, would you still be with it? You
Tonio was
cool
gonna walk her
with it?
down that aisle.
You cool with it? Or you gonna leave her alone after that?
Okay.
Tell me that, Tonio.
Kiki said another deal breaker for me would be low sex drive. Bye bye.
Okay, let me ask you that. At our age, in the 40s, is a low sex drive a big deal for you?
Low sex drive.
Because we in our 40s.
I feel like
is low sex drive a big deal for you?
a deal breaker. I feel like
Yeah.
it is a deal breaker, and I do feel like, you know how they say sometimes when you get in your 40s, like that's when you peak sexually.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's very true.
So you don't feel like your libido is going down. You feel like you're at your
Yes,
prime.
yes.
So sex is a big
And I'm
deal
about
for
to
you.
hit 50, so yeah. Mhm.
Period. Okay? In the gallery, in the peanut gallery, is a low libido a bad thing, good thing? What the fuck's the deal?
That's why you need 3.
It's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing. And you are closer to 50 than 40.
But first of all, let's stop thinking that when you get 50, that's middle age, because actually when you like,
We just seniors for real.
I would say
And
60.
this, yeah, we seniors
I mean,
for real
but we-
now.
No, I would say
I mean, I
60
don't
is
think-
middle
In
age.
2022, we seniors.
I don't think age ain't nothing but a number.
So a low libido for a man that you just met is a bad thing.
Me saying
for you.
that, I mean, I don't.
Okay, we gonna let her ponder. Hakeem
Yeah.
said women with no teeth give the best head. Antonio
I
said
think
I
so
can't
too,
wipe
Hakeem.
a gummy bear, but I'm not turning down no mouth.
You
for
can't
nothing.
wife a gummy bear? Wife that bitch.
And Dia said you gotta vibe off each other. It's no low or high.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I
Tracy
agree with
said low
that.
sex
That's why I
drive
think-
is a deal breaker for sure. I feel like women are more, even like in younger, like teenagers, early 20s. I feel like women
Be
are.
a gummy bear though.
That's what
Because that bitch ain't got no teeth.
I feel like women are more aggressive than men overall.
Mhm.
So yeah, I feel like women will keep a higher sex drive longer than men. Men
Do
may
you feel like
men
women-
may have more sex partners, but women are like their sex drive is higher.
Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, people typically get married in their late 20s, early 30s, and if they're going to get divorced, they're going to get divorced in their late 30s, early 40s.
Where are you getting sex from?
I'm just saying, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Because, bitch, that's what happened to every bitch around.
But no, back in the day, grandparents was getting married.
No, we ain't talking about back in the day. We talking about 2015 or
They was
up.
getting a mule and a
No,
husband
we
at
talking about
14 or 12.
We talking about 2015 or up. So in the grand scheme of things, so you feel like when a person is coming out of their divorce, they're in the prime right now. So sex means a bigger thing.
No, I don't agree with that.
You don't think so?
I think everything is, situational, so I can't really say that.
Okay.
And then it said men just want a nut, but women have a higher sex drive. Then it said, hey, Dennis.
Dennis, I see you tomorrow, nigga.
Want a nut too.
Hakeem said, would you tell your partner the truth if the sex was not good?
It depends on who the person is.
You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I feel like always honesty is the best policy.
The 25-year-old me was very harsh. The 44-year-old me, I feel like I wouldn't tell you, I just wouldn't fuck you again.
But if this is your mate?
He wouldn't be my mate.
I'm harsh.
I ain't gonna bullshit.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Listen, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not one of those people that feel like, okay, well, sex it's the grand scheme. No, bitch, sex is a major part of a relationship. So if we get along in a lot of other facets and we don't get along sexually, you can't do anything for me sexually. It's gonna be a deal breaker. So I'm not gonna fuck with you.
But as people progress in age, things happen.
At 60, I still want to fuck.
Okay, I'm not saying that you don't, but I'm saying you're with the person already. It's not somebody you thinking about being with. You're with them, and their sexual urges,
I still want to fuck.
Activity has
I still want to fuck.
So how would you handle that?
I'ma cheat on you.
Okay, you wouldn't just.
I still want to fuck. I'm going to make it known that if I'm still...
William is in here. William, where you been?
His birthday was yesterday. So
happy birthday, William.
I'm going to say... I'm not going to bullshit with you. I'm going to say that, I may not break up with you. I'm going to look out for you and all of that shit. But, bitch,
I'm going to change his pamper, but you're going to suck
I'm going to cheat on you.
Okay.
I'm fucking... Yeah.
That's what you saying.
Yeah. I'm going to cheat on you, bitch.
Okay.
But you're going to be cool with it, because I'm going to still take care of you.
India said when you come out of a divorce, you a hoe. Your whole phase is reactivated. Tracy said, who's staying with a partner that has bad sex? How you get that far? India said, okay, TT said, yes. How he going to know to do better if you don't tell him? Hey, TT.
Do you feel like at 40, okay, how old are you?
I'm 48.
48. Do you feel like there's still room to groom a motherfucker and teach them your body and blah 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 blah?
I feel like there is, but I don't have that time or
energy.
I don't want to do that.
I feel like that.
But I do feel like you would like somebody to learn it, but I ain't about to teach it to them. So you gotta already have your own skills. Okay. Akiva said, I'm open to creativity. I will try to fix things. If the sex is bad, we both got to be innovative. And Dia said it's definitely is a part of it. Sex, a huge part. Dennis said,
what I'm saying.
I feel you talking great sex is a must. Dennis, I don't want to hear you talking about sex. Skip the sex questions.
Hello?
Dennis our little brother.
Yeah, but he still want fuck Phyllis.
We don't have the right Phyllis. But I skipped those, Dennis. Okay, William said where the hoes at? They had the Aqua and that Fast Eddie.
And I'm going to ask Tanya where the fuck the hoes at. I'm going to see if Tanya can bring them through for you.
Antonio said, I got to lust you even after we've been together for a while. And if she say no, I'm out.
Agreed.
And Hakeem said, how would you feel if your partner say he like to try different things like threesomes?
I don't have a problem with that.
You're real chatty tonight.
Hakeem, I don't have a problem with that. However, I'm one of the people that feel like I don't want an extra person.
Exactly.
Meaning you can do anything under the fucking sun. But when you add another bitch into it, or you add another nigga. Okay, Hakeem, would you feel cool if I added another nigga into the mix?
They always get spooked. They always get spooked and quiet when you say that.
When you want, Hakeem, would you feel cool?
Somebody in the back.
Would you feel? Nah, fuck that. Would you feel cool watching another nigga fuck me? While you sitting in the corner? Would you be cool with that, Hakeem? See,
We
y'all
don't want to
always.
see women walking around with 20 rolls in a tank top.
Okay, that's your prerogative.
Why he still
No.
go back there though?
The
Man,
big.
that's
Okay.
That's nasty.
What if she?
Don't
No.
do that. Don't
What-
do that.
No.
Stop.
What if she sucked it in?
Oh God.
That's
That's
not
something
okay.
that-
Okay,
And
we
she
not
walk
gonna
around-
body shame.
No,
Let's
and
keep
she
it
walked
moving.
around.
Body shaming.
It's
We
not
just saying
nasty.
what we like.
Okay, but you don't
That's
have
what
to
y'all like.
Just like y'all don't want a guy to add in another guy, right?
Yeah.
Y'all
That's
saying
two
y'all
totally
But
want
do you?
different things.
But do you know how many
It's what you
niggas?
don't like, it's what we don't like.
But do you know how many niggas love the motherfucking roles that you passing on? Everybody don't like the same shit, nigga. I'm just saying, nigga.
Okay.
You a guy that want to add another
Elise
guy
has
then.
Elise has
I'm
answered.
just saying.
Hi, Elise. How are you?
Hey, Elise.
India said, if you already have issues, threesomes don't make it better. Hakeem laughed. Tracy said, it's always about a chick tone, never another dude. India said that everyone not in the
Yeah, they
right
always
mind.
want to bring the bitches in. Bring another nigga in. Let's see how y'all like that.
India said everyone is not in the right mind frame to have threesomes.
I agree.
Antonio said you should never request a threesome. That got to be organic. You shouldn't request it. It should just happen on its own.
But
How does
you
that happen on
gotta-
its
you
own?
can't. You gotta-
Yeah,
Some,
that's
no,
not what happens.
some women might like my friend that is into women and men. She introduced it to her boyfriend. He wasn't even really so called into it, but he wasn't like, let's do a threesome. Let's do a threesome.
It was her.
That's what he's saying. It happened naturally,
Yeah,
flowed
yeah.
on its own.
So
not
she
every 5
introduced
seconds
it?
you begging. Yeah, because she likes women and she wanted to do that with her man.
Okay.
Where's she at anyway? Somebody tag my work daughter. Okay.
Oh yes.
Sonny
She would
said,
introduce
Tone,
it.
that's not a threesome. That's a gangbang. Tone wanted a gangbang, Sonny.
Okay. What's
Tone
wrong with the
down that.
gangbang, Sonny?
Okay.
The fuck?
Hurston Winston has entered. Frank said, I
Hey,
got some.
Hurston.
Frank said he got some butter for them rolls. He'll take a broad with rolls.
Wow. Do you see me doing this right
And Hurston said he will put gravy on them rolls. And okay, that was cute.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Some niggas don't fuck with rolls, but some niggas do.
Okay, the next question, moving along. Parents, when your kids come home from college break, let's say they're on Thanksgiving break or Christmas break, and they bring their significant other. Y'all know I hate that word. No 17-year-old got a significant other. They bring their boyfriend or their girlfriend home. Is the boyfriend, it's a 3-part question, excuse me. Is the boyfriend allowed, if they bring home their boyfriend or their girlfriend from Thanksgiving break, from college on Thanksgiving break, are they allowed to stay at your house? If they are allowed to stay at your house, can they stay in the same room? Go.
Neither.
No, we did not.
For number one, if my I don't have any kids, but if my daughter wanted to stay with her significant other and bring him home for college, if they've been together for a while, they're in a serious relationship. No, I'm realistic. Yeah, they already fucking. What the fuck? Yeah, you can stay there. Y'all can spend the night there. Whatever.
What about a son? If you had a son.
If I had a son, same thing. I don't feel. I feel like when you act like it's not happening, you're the one being unrealistic. It's fucking happening. That bitch has been fucking since while they in the dorm
So
room.
if you allow it, are you encouraging it?
It's not about allowing. It's being done.
It is allowing if you
Nah,
allow it to stay in your house.
I've been there.
No.
with my
In the
kids.
household.
And
No.
I didn't agree with
It's called
it.
you.
Tracy let shit.
I don't feel like
I was like, no. I know they was fucking, and I know, but I don't do that shit into my room.
Nah, I feel like
So, yeah.
it's not the question of allowing it. The question is it's already allowed because the bitch has been doing it. It's whether you want to acknowledge
It's already
it.
happening. It's not being allowed.
Allow and acknowledge is two different things. You're acknowledging the fact that they're doing it. So yeah, bitch, if you come in for Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna pretend like you ain't been fucking this nigga for 2 years already.
So you gonna say,
Yeah,
"Go
bring
ahead,
him
do
the
it,
fuck
do it
through.
around."
Bring him through. Now, if you met him last week and you just decide he my man now, oh, bitch, you ain't bringing that bitch in my house. But if it's somebody I've already known and you've been in a relationship with for however long, yeah, bring him on through.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, Mika. Hey, Mika.
Hey, girl.
Mika said, excuse me, Mika said the guy brought a chick home after the threesome, and after that, the girl wanted her for herself.
I think
And
personally,
that happens a lot, too.
Mika, I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I feel like when you add a threesome to the equation, it's never a good thing. The person, I feel like, I'm not going to say for everybody, but I feel like somebody is already attracted to the third party.
What if they don't know them?
Even if the man is still attracted, somebody had to know them to introduce them.
Sometimes they don't. They just,
They pick up random bitch off Craigslist.
Some people do that. They pick people out of groups,
okay,
out of situations,
but that's probably
and they
like,
really don't know the person.
That's probably like 3% of people. But
how do it work, y'all?
Even if you go to a strip club, somebody is attracted to this bitch to invite her in. So the person that's attracted is going to be.
How did that work?
I want to see you outside.
How did that work,
of
Mika?
threesome.
Where did he know the girl from? That y'all did the threesome with that ultimately liked
Mika,
you?
I feel like if you involve a third party, it's asking for trouble.
I don't know. Every woman, this group I'm in, that's all women. Every woman that has ever been in a threesome has regretted it, just from what they say.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just reading what they say.
No, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
They was on a weak foundation when they started it.
It don't even be a weak foundation.
They did it to please the
It
man.
be like you trying to do
know,
extra
and,
shit. You ain't really
it
with
wasn't
that
organic,
shit.
and they weren't like. They were doing it for the wrong reason.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You wasn't really
their
with that
foundation
shit.
wasn't strong, and they was
Wasn't
doing
with that
it.
shit.
Shout out
too
to
submissive.
shout
So
out
I
to
feel
Ronald
like
They was
Austin.
too submissive.
Hey, Ronald.
Hey, Ronald.
And the
India said parents don't support that shit. They should. Parents don't support that shit. India said, which is why we have the problems they have. I'm kind of confused if they
what's the
elaborate. Tracy said, why he not home with his family? Tracy, he
might not have a family.
Yeah, it's a lot of different scenarios.
Yeah.
And Tracy said, why not he not home with his family? Where his family at? I ain't feeling that. Akila said, no opposite sex spending the night. I know it's happening, but not in my house. You know how some parents say, I'd rather it be in my house and not on the streets. Well, go fuck on the streets because it's not going to be in my house.
That's
TT
what,
said, I don't think, excuse me, no, let me just get through these. TT said, I don't think I'll let my girls fuck in my house, especially if I'm not getting any in there. So she said she not having sex in her house. So her kids.
So it sounds like you're hating that your daughter is getting more dick than you're getting. That's what it sounds like to me.
TT.
I'm sorry, TT, but that's what the fuck it sounds like to me. Then Akila, what difference do it make? Whether, like, for me, it's like if they're in a relationship, why do what you feel about the relationship makes a difference between whether they can spend a night or not?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if Sue bring a nigga home, right? What makes it? If Sue say she head over heels, she in love with this nigga, and you look at the relationship like, bitch, you're bullshitting. Why would your opinion factor into whether they can spend the night?
I don't subscribe to that. Okay, see y'all.
All right,
thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
My daughter has never had a guy spend the night. She got her own place at 21. She laid up in her own place. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't relate.
And my son, he's not old enough, but if he was old enough, I think if he's under 18, I would care. But I think if he was over 18, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, we're talking in over 18 standards. We're not talking about any underage things. Because underage, yeah, of course. Bitch, wait till you're 18 to do whatever the fuck you're trying to do.
Okay, I'm moving along because there's a lot of comments on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Tracy said, yeah, if I know the boyfriend, yes. If he's about, absolutely not. But let me ask you something real quick. I think it was TT, did you just say your girls because you only have daughters, or are you saying you would let your daughters do it but not your sons? I just saw you say my girls.
Why is that
so do you just have
TT?
daughters? She might just have daughters, so I'm just trying to get her elaborate there. Larry said, hey Larry.
Hey Larry.
Hakeem said, why does look matter all the time? What you talking about, Hakeem? Looks and what?
Hakeem, what are we going?
Mika said she didn't like it. So Mika, you didn't like the threesome. Why did you do it?
Was the threesome more for him?
Yeah,
than you, or
elaborate on that, Mika.
Yeah,
and Dia said looks matter when people aren't comfortable with themselves. I don't know where the looks question came from. Larry said, remember when we were younger and wanted company to spend the night? We wished our parents would understand, and we vowed not to be like them.
Agreed. But Larry, we wasn't trying to get our bitch or our nigga to spend the night. We're trying to get our friends to spend the night. So that I feel like that's different.
Elise said, my daughters or my son is not bringing no one in my house to spend the night.
Okay.
India said the problem with teens rebelling and not feeling like they have support from family. That's the problem. Antonio said they spend the night but ain't no shacking up. Okay, I feel like it's one and the same, Antonio.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Mika said kids will fuck anywhere. That's true.
Yeah. I'm not even looking for the fuck part.
Mika said she did it because she was bored. Lord have mercy.
I get it. I'm not looking for the fuck part of the scenario. I'm looking for she's in college, we're coming home from school type thing, and I brought my significant other with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course you know they're gonna fuck at some point in your house, but I'm not looking for that to be what the reason is. This person, like my son or daughter, really likes this person enough to bring them home for the holidays. Mm-hmm. Are they allowed to stay in your house? Are they allowed to share a bedroom? Are they allowed to? That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say until it happened. I don't know.
Like if Debbie brought somebody home from
high school or college.
Yeah,
he's 14.
He's 14.
I can't see y'all. Don't do it to my baby.
So if Debbie brought somebody home freshman year, would it be cool for him to bring his? Okay, when he first got to college.
I don't think freshman year. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit with Tracy on that one now. I'm very sensitive. So if they didn't have parents and all that, yeah, I would feel some kind of way.
Okay.
But I do think freshman year is too soon. You just getting out on your own and independent for the first time. Don't be trying to play house when you 18.
I get that.
Sonny said, I'm not helping them make no babies. Point blank.
I think that's what everybody's feeling.
India was talking about the looks thing came from guys talking about Rose. Yeah, I'm not going to let nobody body shame anybody. So we not having that.
And, bitch, when the next nigga don't like Rose, the next nigga will. So, yeah, I'm with you on that.
Hakeem said it's okay for his daughter to bring another female over if she like girls. Hell no. I don't play that. If my son like boys, he can't lay up with his man.
So Hakeem.
No, my daughter can't lay up with a girl if she like girls.
Hakeem, so you saying that if she like bitches, she can bring the bitch home, but if she like niggas, she can't bring the nigga home?
He's just saying, is it okay? He's just asking.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you.
Okay, TC said, I have all girls. I think I would feel the same with boys. Okay, so TC does have all daughters. She was just saying her girls overall, but she said she would feel the same way if she had sons too.
Okay.
And they said no, Hakeem. No, girls can't lay up with girls.
Hakeem,
And Mika said girls wear straps. That's something, visual, I can't just,
Girls do wear straps.
That's a bit too much.
I don't care about the sex aspect of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like it depends on the where you are in the relationship. If you just met this bitch, no, don't bring this random ass bitch to my motherfucking house or nigga to my house. If you're in a relationship with this person, whether it be a female or a male, as my daughter or son, that's what matters to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Eddie has answered. Hi, Eddie.
Hey.
This your first time coming on, my little brother.
Hey, Evil.
And Tia has answered.
Hey, Tia.
Seafood salad, Bobby's Kitchen.
Oh, Tia, bitch. What do we need our date. Where have you been, bitch? You got bangs and you went blonde and all that shit, bitch, and you ain't called me at all. We need to go out.
Okay, next question. I don't trust nobody that knew all along but only told me because they got mad. How do you feel about that? You know when somebody is friends, say it's three of y'all that's friends. Mm-hmm. Oh, one of them fell out with the other one, so they come to you and say all of this stuff that they been knew, but they didn't say nothing until they got mad at the other person.
I don't trust neither one of you bitches, because that means y'all been talking and kikiing between yourself, and you're only coming to me because you're mad about it. So I don't trust neither one of you bitches. Luckily, I've never had friends like that. It's four of us, but we talk amongst ourselves.
Cut them both off.
Yeah, we talk amongst ourselves. So I've never had that problem.
You're gonna cut them both off.
But
And then say blocked and unfriended.
Period.
Yeah.
Bitch, fuck you. If you only coming to me because you mad, fuck you.
Yeah, don't tell me the tea just because you're upset.
Period.
And yeah, India said block and unfriend both parties.
I agree.
Anybody else have anything to say about that? Tahir said yes, fuck them hoes. Tia said, Dad, you got bangs and went blonde. Hey, Jafani boo. Hey. She said she gonna hit you up later, Tone.
Okay.
Lauren,
follow me, bitch.
Let me say this, Lauren. You've been stepping up your content on, all platforms.
Okay, and I see you keep throwing flowers and shit, and then sipping your wine.
You've been really stepping up your aesthetic overall. I really love to see that. Keep up the great work.
Post your page in our comments so that people can follow you and see what the fuck you're doing for the holidays.
Okay, Tracy said cut them off, not your real friends. Now,
I agree.
Wait, people like to say that all the time. Let's say it's three sisters. That's your family. It's three sisters. or it's 3 cousins and they do the same thing. Because a lot of people say that, oh, if somebody talk about you, they not your real friend. People talk about their own kids, their own mother. So we can't just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not your friend if they do this, because people do it inside their own family.
Totally agree.
This stuff happens, and it comes from, you got to see the place that it's coming from.
However,
I'm going to always look at it in that aspect.
I feel like there's a difference between venting and talking about someone. When you're
we can say cut them off too. People are people.
Yeah, I feel like venting and talking about somebody is 2 different things. If you're talking about somebody, you're saying things that you would not say to that person. Mm-hmm. Venting is some shit that you would say to them, but I know that it's going to hurt their feelings, so I'm getting it out before I come to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like, okay, let's say I don't like your jacket. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I would say that to you, but I'm going to vent to someone else, because in the grand scheme of things, you with your jacket and your whole outfit or your whatever, it doesn't have any bearing on our friendship, my life, your life, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's a difference. But if you're talking shit about somebody and it's some shit that you would not say to that person, it's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I feel you on that. Okay, we got a lot of comments. Terry said, fuck them hoes. Okay.
Not fuck them hoes.
Dennis said, fuck them hoes. I'm sorry. Antonio said, depending on what was withheld, they might gotta fight me. Dennis said, let me hold $5. Terry said, yes, I be seeing you, Lauren. Mika said, cut them off too. People are people. India said, oh well, I got family I don't talk to. Yeah. Dennis said, family ain't shit. Antonio said, if it's family, we definitely.
Dennis, you're a little aggressive this evening.
TT said, right, cut them off too, sister or not. Akila said, cousins and sisters get cut off everybody. I have mental funerals for family members too.
Hey.
Terry said, yes, a total difference. And Dia said, F them people, F all of them. All y'all had my number and could have called me if it was about me.
And that's true.
Tracy said, yeah, I've gone through that with family as well. I've cut her off because I've kept her secrets to this day. And Lauren said, okay, thank you. Her Instagram, she posted all of her stuff. She has a black-owned winery.
All right.
MV.
Always shop black-owned.
Okay. This one is kind of lengthy.
Make sure you still comment in the comments, but we're going to move on.
Okay, this one is kind of lengthy, but it says, can we please stop acting like cheating and infidelity are the only reasons why relationships don't work out? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about lying for no reason, mishandling money, portraying yourself to be something you're not, being irresponsible, having a bad attitude, not being compatible, having drug habits. It's just that, you know, of course, whenever somebody, I always say this too, whenever somebody breaks up, people think it's about like abuse, like you was getting beat up or you got cheated on.
Yeah.
But there are, some people just don't work out. It's okay.
I'm going to say this. Every long-term relationship I've ever had has never ended because someone cheated or someone was, what was the other one? It wasn't infidelity and it wasn't whatever.
She said the same thing.
None of my relationship has ended off of that. My last relationship ended because, bitch, you was just being shady, and it had nothing to do with another woman. It had nothing to do with cheating or anything like that. It had something to do with you weren't treating me the way I needed to be treated.
That's the main part of my life.
Like, whether he was cheating or not, I have no idea. I left because, bitch, you wasn't doing me right. So I don't feel like all of my relationships has always ended because I wasn't happy in the relationship. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know nothing was going on. Nobody called me. I didn't know that he was cheating or whether he was or wasn't cheating. I have no idea. It was because I wasn't feeling the satisfaction in the relationship that I used to feel, and it's gone now. And I've told you that, and I've given you chances to work on that, and you didn't work on it. And that's why it ended for me.
Do you feel like, this is kind of, not off topic, but a little bit, do you feel like when someone is cheated on, this is like one of the other questions, when someone is cheated on, you know, do you feel like you would want the details of being cheated on? That's question number one. If you were cheated on, do you want the details? Mm-hmm. That's number one. And then number two, do you feel like when a person gets the details, they feel like, okay, if the guy, most of the time, not now, because y'all know most of the men act like the wife now.
Yeah.
So, but if the man was, you know, cheating on the woman, and the woman found out, if she just thought, oh, the man was just having sex with someone every now and then, versus if the man was like really into someone, that would shift how she feels, and that's kind of like why she wants to know the details of the relationship. Do you feel like that's why, or how do you feel about that?
First and foremost, I don't want the details. Only detail I need is that you cheated. I don't give a fuck what happened after that. You cheated. That's all the fuck I need to know. I don't need to know how you fucked this bitch, when you fucked it, how long it went on. I don't give a fuck about that. The main point of this whole situation is that you cheated, and that's enough information for me. I don't feel like the specifics would determine whether I stayed, left, how I would be hurt more or less. I don't feel like that has any bearing on that. You were unfaithful to me.
I feel like it doesn't matter, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't need to know details.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, so if someone is married, they really want to believe like in their spouse. Not all people, because some people, you cheat on them, they don't care, they're out. But some people, they want to know how you mess with the person, because that will determine if they want to stay or go.
See, to me, that doesn't matter.
They want to know, like, well, if you just had sex with her, then you really don't like her. But if they feel like you was kind of whining and dining and really kind of in a relationship with this person, then they kind of start feeling envious or whatever the case may be.
But to me, why would that matter?
Because they want to comfort themselves and hope that,
that ain't no comfort for me. If you're married to me, the mere fact that if you fucked this bitch, if you took her to dinner, if you bought her some wine, all of that shit is the same for me.
Is that the same if you just bent her over in a break room at work one time?
That's the same for me.
Versus you flying her out?
You violated our fucking marriage. I don't give a fuck how you violated it. You violated that shit. So if you bent her over the desk one time and you didn't give a fuck about that bitch, you didn't give a fuck about me either, because you did that shit. If you went with her for a long period of time, it's the same as if you bent her over that desk, because you don't give a fuck about me in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't need the specifics. The specifics is you fucked her. That's all I need to know.
Okay, we got questions. Tracy said, when you don't feel appreciated, you got to move on. Mika said, broke people cheat, liars cheat. When they doing wrong,
everybody cheat, baby.
In other area of relationships, they cheat. I do feel like
do y'all feel like everybody cheats? Do y'all feel like...
don't ask that every week.
Yeah, right. But it fits right here. So do y'all feel like everybody cheats? Do y'all feel like circumstantially, you feel like everybody cheat?
Absolutely.
I don't feel like
men and women both.
That's right.
So do you think it's circumstantial? So you feel like somebody can be 100% happy and still cheat on you?
I feel like that. I feel like a man can versus a woman.
They could be 100% happy and still cheat on you.
Yes.
What would be the reason behind that? You don't know?
I feel like a lot of times men just cheat for sex and opportunity, versus I do feel like most of the time when a woman cheats, it's for emotional reasons. So I feel like a man could be 100% happy and content with one person, but just because the opportunity is there for him to sleep with another person and he's not attaching himself to that person, he'll do it.
Get away with it.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Be able to get away with it.
So do you feel like 90% of men cheating is what they can get away with, as opposed to what they're lacking?
Right.
So if they're not lacking anything, so you feel like if they're not lacking anything, if opportunity presented themselves, they still would cheat if that was in them.
Right. Versus, I feel like if the woman is 100% happy, the probability of her cheating is very low.
I feel like that with women. I never knew what the perspective was with men, but I do feel.
I'm sorry, but you also have to define cheating too. You know what I'm saying? Are we saying
emotional, physical,
sex, or are we talking sending nudes? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like with men, physically having sex. I feel like with women, it's emotional. So if she's conversing back and forth with this person, and I feel like that's cheating. Yeah. I feel like if a woman just talked to a person and then the next day she slept with them, yeah, that's cheating, but that's not as intense as her having a 6-month-long back and forth with somebody through Messenger. That's cheating for women.
No, cheating is
dick and pussy.
Yeah.
What y'all think cheating is?
Okay.
Because I feel like women are more emotional. So I feel like a woman is cheating if she's having a conversation with a man or a woman in a capacity where she's been talking back and forth. They speak every day for hours at a time, for months at a time. I feel like that's cheating for a woman. A man is more physical and they're going to get right to it.
I don't feel like that's cheating, but go ahead.
You don't feel like what cheating?
I don't feel like a woman texting or, anything like that. I feel like cheating is based off of intercourse.
Only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go to
What's the comment
we got a
saying?
million questions.
What is the comment saying, nigga? What y'all think? Is it cheating when they talking to the bitch or when they fucking the bitch?
Tia said most relationships don't end due to cheating. The big thing is communication,
Yes.
which affects the whole relationship.
Yes. I agree.
Antonio said, fuck them details. It happened. He don't care about the details. Sonny said, I don't need the details. He don't care.
That's me, Sonny.
Matthew was in here. Matthew said, hey
sweetheart.
Matthew,
happy anniversary, Matthew.
Hey Matthew, happy anniversary. Tia said, details are unnecessarily. I only need details if I know the bitch because then I'm fucking him and her up.
Period.
Tracy said, I don't give a fuck about the
bitch,
details.
I got you. Her bitch, we can go on the motherfucking heist.
It's
I got
all
it.
a deal breaker. Hakeem said they always say us men be the most ones be cheating. I feel like it be the women. A woman would go out their relationship and give another man a whole meal instead of fixing their relationship. Why is that?
Do you feel like it can be fixed though? Because I feel like Hakeem, I feel like the woman at that point feels like it can't be fixed. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to, at that point, she's trying to move on to another person. She's not trying to cheat. She's trying to move on.
Mika said, no, everybody doesn't cheat. She does not cheat. Lauren said, don't matter.
I don't either.
Of the time you cheat, you going to a nobody. No, everybody does not cheat. Antonio said, everybody capable, but everybody don't cheat. Akila said, you would have to define cheating because I believe emotional cheating is the worst. Tracy said, some people are serial cheaters. Some people will never cheat. Sonny said, everyone don't cheat. Kiki said, anytime you start hiding, sneaking, and geeking, you're cheating. Mika said, men cheat because they have low self-esteem. And yes, we can be happy and knock something down, Sonny said.
I feel like I'm with a
Harrison said, no, they cannot be totally happy and cheat. Lauren said, okay, let me say it differently. Everyone cheats, but not on every relationship. When you're young, you're learning and want variety. It takes time and maturity to get to the, a relationship where you don't feel like you want to cheat.
Agreed.
TT said cheating is having an inappropriate relationship with someone outside of your relationship. TT giving us the Webster's version.
No, I agree with TT. I feel like anything
what do you consider inappropriate?
No, I feel like cheating, as far as cheating goes, inappropriate, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like anything that you wouldn't tell your significant other is
Anything
cheating.
that you would not do.
Mm-hmm. Or you're hiding.
If
No.
you're hiding from your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
I agree. Because my significant other told me the other day somebody offered to suck his dick and such and such and such and such. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to holler at you when I get around the way. And that's not cheat. Like, whatever he said to me, it's not cheating because we was clowning this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether he chooses to do it or not, I don't have nothing to do with that. But I feel like that wasn't cheating. Okay, if you go in the grand scheme of he's not going to do it,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in a scenario like that, it was not cheating because he didn't say I'm with some. Well, he did say I was with somebody, but she didn't give a fuck. She was trying to trick. So I feel like that wasn't cheating because he told me about it. I agree with Keela.
Okay, Fanta from Houston.
Hey, Fanta.
Fanta just had a birthday. Happy birthday, legs,
Happy
hips, and body.
Happy birthday, Fanta.
Antonio said his relationship, because y'all know Antonio was going to get married. It was going to be a production, but he ended He ended the relationship because of the lack of communication.
Mm-hmm.
What was the issue with that? If you don't mind elaborating, Antonio, I love a man's point of view, so please elaborate if you don't mind. And if you're not on the road driving, don't run off the road fucking with us. Person Winston said, when the man gets the woman that he wants, most men don't cheat. It's the woman that he settles for and feel incomplete in any area. That's when he's most likely to cheat. If a man loves his family, he's going to do everything in his power to maintain it, including not cheating. I do feel like a lot of men settle. We just talked about a guy that got married about a month ago. He said that he did not want to marry the lady, but he did it for opportunity purposes. So he already out here trying to cheat, and he's a brand new newlywed. So I do feel like some people don't marry the person that they want to, they don't want to marry him. They marry out of convenience, sympathy. We've been together. Oh, I'm going to get this job, her father, various different reasons. So I do agree with you on that, Harrison.
I'm sorry to say, but I feel like
when a man settles, he going to most likely cheat.
No, I feel like 90% of the niggas these days, from 30, I would say 35 to 45.
And then a woman want to be married so bad, he be like,
right.
Fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and marry her. But I don't really.
If they're married,
I want something else.
It's been a long-term relationship that the bitch kept saying, shit'll get off the pot. He don't really want to get married, but I've been with this bitch 15 years. I don't want to necessarily go nowhere, but I want to still be with her, but I don't necessarily want to be married either, but this bitch is demanding marriage, so okay, let's get married. I feel like that's what the marriages have come to.
That's what Harrison's talking about.
Yeah, I agree with Harrison.
And then he goes out with everyone else
besides because he never wanted to get married in the first place. This is what this bitch attitude was. So I agree with that, Harrison.
It's happening behind your back. It's happening behind your girlfriend, boyfriend back. It's cheating, texting and etc. If I'm not privy to it, it's cheating. Antonio said, if she keep me from knowing a male friend, she's cheating. Sit down, Antonio.
If she what?
If she keep me from knowing a male friend, she's cheating.
Okay, so in my scenario, that was the thing.
That's
me and my nigga was clowning this bitch. Like every time this bitch text him, he's telling me about it. So I feel like I do agree with that, Antonio. Like,
right, India. I agree.
If you're keeping a secret, then it's not. I wouldn't say it was cheating, but it's not so good.
India said everybody got so many definitions of cheating. India said we could embark on this all day.
India, I agree with you on that. I feel like cheating is up to the individual, with the next person. Because some people consider you just having a conversation with a person.
You cheated on me.
Cheating on me. I don't agree with that. Not necessarily. I 100% don't agree with that. You can talk. I talk to people all day long. I ain't cheating on a motherfucker.
Cooley is in here. Cooley was one of our OG viewers back before the pandemic when all four of us was doing the show.
Remember.
Hey, Cooley. Fanta said, thank you for the birthday wishes. India said, but if you got to hide it, my guy, it's a part of cheating.
That's the problem. If you have to hide it from me, that's the problem.
Hakeem said, what should you do if you like this woman, but she keeps telling you she's in a relationship and you know she likes you too? What should you do? Okay, first of all, if she's in a relationship, it ain't really nothing you can do. No. Now, I will say the men's side pieces is heavy on the rise. So it all depends on what she's trying to do. Is she trying to have you be her side piece? Or are you up to being a side piece? Because a lot of men can't take that shit. Hakeem,
I also feel like that when it's that scenario, I'm sorry, Hakeem, but she's bullshitting. She wouldn't keep entertaining you inbox-wise if she was not.
She got some,
Yeah, she down with the shit at some point.
She probably, she's stepping her foot in the water. Yeah, she don't really want to test it.
The barrier is she keeps trying to say, like, when you get too aggressive, she's trying to say, I'm in a relationship to hold you back. But I feel like she's in the same realm that you're in. She wouldn't be entertaining you if she wouldn't be responding if it wasn't a little something there. Mm-hmm. Hakeem, keep playing, shooting your shot, nigga. It might work out for you.
Okay. Matthew said tricking and cheating. Okay, Matt.
What's the difference, Matt? Is tricking and cheating different?
Okay, Hakeem said she, not his. I don't know what that say.
Hakeem, rewrite that. Come a little better with that, Hakeem.
Mika said, Antonio, can you talk to me? And Mika, he's a very nice guy.
He is. He makes great money.
He's very money friendly. Okay.
Bitch, not money friendly.
Didn't say... Tone, you know you got a sugar daddy somewhere. Cooley said, is cheating mental or physical?
I'm just saying, Dennis.
We said, Cooley, we had kind of said women are more like mental/emotional cheaters and men are more physical cheaters. Yeah. Not everybody, but overall we feel that way. But
I feel like 90% of men, they cheat physically and 90% of women cheat emotionally. I agree with you.
Antoine Whitby is in here. Hello, Antoine. Okay, Hurston said, does a man's fiance allows him to be able to get away with cheating and the woman putting up with so many other things, other women, infidelity, fucking other people, you name it. I'm kind of lost there, Hurston. Reread that and come back to me, baby.
Hurston who?
Winston. I kind of think I get where you was going, but please rewrite that, sweetie. Y'all went to DC public schools. It's showing. I graduated from DCPS, but I taught myself shit. Anyway, India said, "Fuck her best friend." Who? India? What's going on?
India, your man? Did your man fuck your best friend?
Oh, India, is you friends with Hakeem? Oh, India said, "Fuck her best friend." Like, I guess don't talk to her. I guess India and Hakeem are best friends.
Okay.
Hello, India. Welcome. If Hakeem don't come on, we come on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. If
Yes,
you want to join
India,
us.
come on through.
Mika said it's abuse, Cooley. Is it physical or mental? When he said physical, I was thinking like sexual.
I think that's what he meant.
So her said that her parents made it. Be right back.
Oh, good. Stacey made it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Antonio said you gotta be her. You gotta be her time all the time. Being a side piece, I can't do it. You gotta be her time. You gotta be on her time all the time. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. Tonio, I definitely agree with that, and that goes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Harrison. Let me go back up. He said finances, not fear. Okay. Does a man's finances allow him to be able to get away with cheating? Okay, I got you, Harrison. My bad. I'm sorry, baby.
So basically, you were saying a 6-figure nigga, do he get a extra space to cheat?
Yeah, like, you know, that is the thing. Because,
hey, listen.
Because nowadays, women too.
What you think about that?
I feel like whoever's the breadwinner of the house, because nowadays a lot of women are breadwinners, I feel like they can do certain things where the person going to play the background because, like, hey, I might be living in a nice house. I might be driving a nice car. I might be paying a few little utilities versus what they paying. So I know what they doing. I see wait a minute. More than ever, I see if somebody say, oh, I just found out my man or my woman cheating, everybody say cheat back. Me, I'm not going to cheat back. I'm going to leave you. I don't want to be in that whole, I'm fucking this person, you fucking... I'd rather leave and go my own way. But I see a lot of people say, well, if you getting cheated on, just cheat back.
Okay, wait. I'm going to use my person that I've loved.
What's that mean? Let me get some water.
I'm going to use my person that I've loved since 1993. You probably don't feel this way, but this is the only man that I could ever do
Why
this
you holding
with.
it all the way over there?
This is the only man I could ever do this with.
Mm-hmm.
You be Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut been my... Hey, listen. That's been my husband in my mind since 1994.
Oh my God.
Since he bust out crying in the motherfucking alley and act like, what you call him, got
Baby boy?
shot.
Boys in the hood?
All of that. He been my nigga since then. So Morris Chestnut is your nigga, right?
Say Stokely if you talking to me.
Okay, Stokely. Stokely your nigga, right? Stokely.
You see me saying?
Can Stokely, he's a 6-figure nigga. He is everything you want in a man in your mind. Because bitch, you don't know him. But in your mind,
I do know Stokely.
he the best thing since sliced bread. Does he get an extra space to...
Because he's...
Because this is what comes along with the territory.
He's a singer. All the girls going all over him.
Yes.
He played the
Does
bass,
he get
the
a
drums.
special little...
He bow-legged.
Bitch, not bow-legged. He gets a special little space to cheat. Does he get that special little space?
You know, I definitely would rather cry in Dubai than Forest Creek.
I agree.
So, you know, and I feel like, hey, you know how they say...
I agree, bitch.
It's a shortage of men. I'm not saying it's cute, but if I found a man that I really, really liked, and I don't know, it would be hard for me to leave him alone. Let's just put it like that. If you alright and I really don't fuck with you and I can take it or leave it, and you cheat on me, bitch, you're out of here.
I
think if it's somebody that's like, damn, you know, like Stokely, I would be hard pressed to leave that man.
Stokely.
I would hold on to his ankle.
Fuck Stokely. And I got this question for everybody in the comments as well, men and women. Be honest. On your grand scheme of things, where does cheating rank? Is cheating your... Okay, let me explain this. Number one is, I found out he cheated, I'm leaving immediately. Number 10 is, I don't give a fuck about cheating if he took his
Okay.
If he took it savings account away from me, that's what's
I feel like anything is hard for anybody to say unless it actually happened to them. You know, everybody gonna get on here, no, because if somebody did this to me, I ain't gonna do this or that. So I feel like you really don't know what you gonna do till it happens.
Yeah.
I never been cheated on, so I don't know what I would do. But I do feel like if somebody already getting on your nerves, you gritting on this bitch when they come in the house, you sitting outside, don't even really want to talk to them.
Yeah.
I feel like if he cheat on you, people are doing now, they just go find somebody to cheat with, even if they stay in the house. Rent is high, bills are high, daycare is high.
Yeah.
We know people is staying with people for everything but love.
Yeah.
So hey, you might stay with them, but you doing you. But I feel like if you really like a guy, if the guy is just everything to you, it's going to be one of two things. You're going to leave him off the break because you're really devastated, because you're so madly in love with him and you're so hurt, or you're going to deal with it because, like, I'd rather cry, you know.
In a fucking jail.
I'd rather cry on a vacation than sitting in the house looking out the window like Pearl on 227.
Okay, so in the relationship that you're in currently.
Who said I was in one?
Bitch, in the relationship that you're in currently, do you feel like at your age, at your big age right now,
My big old 48-year-old age.
right, and where you are in the relationship you're in right now, how on a scale of 1 to 10,
I don't want to
how
do
big
scenario.
is cheating?
I don't ever want to be like knowingly cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I agree. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be knowingly cheated on. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cool. I feel like if you want to mess with someone else, you can leave me alone. We have choices.
Yes.
It's a whole big ass world out here. I miss one bus, next 15, another bus coming. So
And my Gucci Man voice, bitch.
So, like, you know, overall, I feel like Tia said, communication is key. That leads to other things. Hey, can you slip into some pussy?
Can you slip into some pussy?
You gonna consciously slip into some pussy. Does that pussy mean something to you? Hey, you might be, I always use this analogy, you might be in Vegas at the fight. You dancing on a bitch, you drunk, y'all fucking a stairwell. You don't even know her name and never see her again.
Is that forgiving for you?
I feel like I possibly can forgive that. And I feel like I would want you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? I would want to know. What the fuck is you, why you clapping?
In the grand scheme of things for me, getting some pussy or getting some dick on a one night type of situation is not such a big deal for me. I know that y'all gonna really come down on me and cheating and all of that shit, but for me, I'm gonna speak honestly. On the grand scheme
Tone
of things,
did this shit 2 weeks ago, y'all. This our last cheating week. Tone did this.
No, it's not. No,
yes,
it's not.
it is. We're not doing this no more. Tone did this exact speech to fucking Tracy. Did she do this 2 Fridays ago?
3 weeks ago.
We're not doing this no more. She did this whole get up and go.
But I'm interested to know because people put so
You can't
much.
say, first of all.
No, people put so much emphasis on I'm leaving if they cheat.
But wait a minute.
There's so much other shit that can happen.
Everybody that I know that got cheated on, they never left. I don't give a fuck.
That's why
I can name you 10 women that got cheated on, and all 10 of them, not one of them left. So somebody ain't leaving.
That's why
That's
why it keeps coming up because people say what they say.
They don't act on it.
Bitch, you ain't
people
left
say stuff
nobody.
that sound good.
Right, you ain't left no motherfucking body. And honestly speaking, for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as cheating goes, I would say cheating is like a 6 to me.
But
if you fuck the bitch in the stairwell in Vegas after a fight, I don't give a fuck. I'm serious.
I feel like if I want to cheat on you, I don't want to be with you. I feel like that about myself.
I feel like that's from a female's perspective. Yeah. But men are not like that. Men are physical.
And it's 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Some of these bitches getting fucked. It's 10 to 1.
Just don't let me find out. That's all I can say. Don't let me find out.
I'm
not going to ever waste my time worried about what you might be doing. And don't let me find out. That's all I can say.
Okay, we going to go. We got a lot of comments. There's
All
a lot of spiciness going on.
Let's get to the spices.
Okay. India said that's a messed up situation. India, I'm sorry, baby. We've been talking so much.
We've been talking a lot
I don't know
of
what
shit.
you're talking about. Hurston said more than 6 figures because you can flip 4 houses a year. We ain't going to real estate school, Hurston. Anyway, Mika said I will disappear and he will never see me again. I'm leaving his ass. Mika said 1. Mika, what is that 1 for? Cheat on a scale of 1 to 10? Cheating. Mika said 1.
Oh, cheating is 1 for you.
Tracy said cheating 2, 5. What that mean?
No, she's number 2 or 5 on the scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, Lauren said I found out he cheated. I'm done. Tracy said cheating is top. Tia said cheating would be about a 5 for me. Tracy said
I agree, Tia.
Everybody got choices.
It'll be about a 5.
India said if they came and told you about it, you possibly can forgive it. India said, I like you, girl. India said, but it depends on the person and the relationship. That's the biggest part.
Yes.
If I'm already taking care of your fat ass, your titties wagging, I'm really hoping you cheat on me. So
stop body shaming.
To leave me.
We gonna body shaming.
Body shaming.
If you cheat on me, I'm gonna be nice. Like I could get this bitch out of here, but me, I'm gonna get you out of there regardless. I'm not a wait around and see, or I hope he. No, if I don't want to be with you, I'm not gonna play games.
Figure this out. I break up with you for not paying my car note.
Before cheating on you.
Before cheating on me.
Hey.
Figure the shit out.
Okay, Tracy said everybody cheat now, so there is no emphasis on it. Motherfuckers don't care.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Takia Shire is in here.
Tracy, do you feel like that softened the women's perspective of cheating? Because it's so prevalent, it's so, this is what we do. You want this? This is so, okay, this is so what we do. It's so the norm. Tracy, do you feel like women have been, what do you call it? When you
conditioned?
Yeah, or diluted to it? Do you feel like that?
It's conditioning. India said, and it's all about communication and how it came to the damn table.
Yeah.
How did you find out? Did you find out? Did they hide
Was
it?
he telling the truth?
On?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby,
I agree
it
with
really
that,
ain't
India.
mean nothing to me.
I agree.
Or is he basically almost in a polygamous relationship with this lady too?
No, I agree with India. If it was a one-night stand type of thing in the stairwell in Vegas, yeah, that's one thing. But if you've been with this bitch for 6 months and her daughter calling you daddy, it's a different thing.
Y'all go together.
Yeah. Now, that matters to me, too.
Tracy said, yes, Tone. Monkey see, monkey do. People adapt to the conditions so they can be fake happy.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, y'all, I got somewhere to be. Let's keep going.
Okay, let's go.
It says, hold up. All right. This is kind of like, I got this from, I don't know if y'all been watching the Escape drama with Tasha and her sister.
I don't know too much about it.
And Tasha's sister, Tiny and Candy, went on a radio show the other day. Mm-hmm. And she spoke on her sister. How do y'all feel, and we might have asked this, I don't know, but how do y'all feel about addressing, we did kind of talk about this, didn't we, like 2 weeks ago? Addressing family drama.
Oh, yeah.
And issues publicly. Did we talk about that?
A couple. Not like vaguely.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? We did talk about that. But this has reemerged because she was in an interview talking about her sister. And
what did she say?
She was just like, Tasha's husband threatened to promote her, and Tasha lied on her and said she disrespected her mother. And people was like, ain't no way I'm going to sit up there with nobody and talk about my sister. And they was like, some people was like, if your sister is wrong and she bashed you publicly, she needs to be bashed back publicly. So how do y'all feel about addressing family issues overall?
I feel like
on social media?
I feel like nothing should be on social media as far as your true feelings. I feel like social media is a platform for entertainment. So if I feel like, even if I'm beefing with this bitch, I'm not coming to fucking Facebook to tell you, I got this bitch number. I'm going to call her and tell her how I feel about her. So I feel like for social media purposes, even with Escape, you got your sister's number. You can tell her directly how you feel. I know that there's a different realm when it comes to entertainers, and you have to be on that type of platform where you have to speak on it. I would keep it cute. I don't think that you should. There's never a situation where I can't say what I want to say to you directly, and I have to say it to public. Yeah. I don't feel like there's ever a situation, even if I'm an entertainer or listen.
Right, Anzia.
I feel like this is going to go to another platform where we are millionaires at one point. If I'm beefing with this bitch, I got her number. I should never go on fucking Entertainment Tonight to talk about, if we ever get to that point, to talk about her.
We ain't getting to that point with her calling me a bitch every 2 seconds. Go ahead.
We'll get there. They come.
Hey, Mary Hart ain't gonna interview us.
Mary Hart will. She gonna embrace the word bitch. Period. But I feel like I should never have to tell. Okay, even if Mary Hart don't embrace us,
we gonna be on Zeus. We gonna be fighting on
Zeus. Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. All that shit. You've made it if you got there. I feel like I should never say anything to Jason Lee that I couldn't say to her. So I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the Tasha's sister saying, what's her name, Tamika?
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like Tamika saying anything in the interview that she could not say to her sister.
Okay. India said family issues should stay in the family and at home. She said everything ain't for everybody.
Yes.
Akila said, I feel like when people beef publicly, they're looking for attention and not a solution.
Exactly.
They want validation. It's giving messy and weak-minded.
Yes.
Kiki, you be on point, girl. Tracy said, well, that's kind of business and family all in one. I think they're doing it for internet likes, traffic, etc. But to me, it's tacky. Wouldn't do it. Then it said, I want to be on Zeus with y'all. I'm never going to be on Zeus, baby. So you ain't going to be on Zeus with me.
You need to look on our channel.
I would never be on Zeus.
4 weeks ago.
They could give us a deal.
I gave the bitch a scenario with a deal.
I'm never going to be on Zeus.
She already said we're not doing Zeus, so we're not going to do Zeus then.
My hairdresser is on the new season of Bad Girls. I think it's a bad idea for her. It's a bad look. I would never be on Zeus under no circumstances. Yes. Not Misha, but my backup hairdresser, Razor Behavior. This girl named Monique. She's on the new. Yeah. She's my backup when Misha's booked.
And you feel like it's a bad deal for her?
Yes. On Bad Girls Club, they tell you, like, go on her, just talk about her or twerk or fight. That's all they... If I'm grown, why am I listening to Tommy or Natalie Nunn telling me to fight or twerk? That's stupid. That's weak.
Yeah.
And then on Bobby Lights and Roll and Ray Show, they do the same thing, but they boys. I would never be on Zeus.
It's too much.
Ever.
Bobby Lights and Roll Away is always
money don't move me or that type of attention.
I'm not going to say money doesn't move me because it does. I'm an entrepreneur, but I do see, but integrity does play a part. You can't just make your money. Yeah, but even outside of this, you know, I got my own channel, this and this, I sold and all of this. I feel like I feel like integrity still should play a part. You shouldn't just do anything for fucking money. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Dennis, shut the hell up. He said, I'm David Ruffin. I'm the David Ruffin and everything. Dennis, they always call me Beyonce. I'm just me.
But Dennis,
I'm just me.
Real talk, she keep me grounded because she be like, bitch, we're not doing that for money. We're not. So I love that part of her.
Yeah, we not. Okay, the last question of the night, because we want to wrap this up and put a cute, pretty little bow on it.
Okay, and make sure you tune in for our live show on the...
We're doing a live party and show on December 17th, 7 p.m. If you can make it, please come. It's pajamas, Christmas-themed pajamas.
Yes.
So I'm supposed to be making us some see-through robes, and we're supposed to wear teddies and all of this sexiness.
And we're making it.
And it's Christmas pajamas and ugly socks. It's a free party. Come out, food, drinks. Y'all know how we do.
We'll drop the location to the people that's interested. And if you want to just join the live,
we're going to be on live. It's on a Saturday.
Put your sexy shit on and join the live. Yeah,
we might, click some people in. If you in a house with your wine or, whatever. But our last question of the night. Okay, I just came from LA this morning.
Okay.
And
Teena, how was your whole week? I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks, bitch. How are you?
I'm splendid.
Okay, how was your vacation?
It was good. It was for my son. It was his 14th birthday.
Did you do all the things that you love?
I did what he wanted to do. It was his birthday. He picked all the restaurants. He picked everything.
Okay.
Do
you feel like he had a good time?
Yeah. His main thing he wanted to do was go to the Santa Monica Pier because he plays Grand Theft Auto. He's been playing that since he was about 4.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And on Grand Theft Auto, they at the Santa Monica Pier killing people going off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, they do all that shit. Yeah.
So he really wanted to go there. Of course, I had been there before myself, whatever. So I did whatever he wanted to do. So we went, and he saw everything like in the game, and he was like, "Oh, there's the tunnel. This, that, and the third."
So you went to Venice Beach.
Yeah, we went to Hollywood. We went to Rodeo. All of that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to catch up with my girl because I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks.
So anywho. When we was in LA, you know how anytime you somewhere, people will be like, where you from? Where you from?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we was on the strip, and some dude was like, I was like, DC. every time I said I was from DC, my daughter's grandmother, she went with us. She was like, I'm from Maryland. Okay, so then Chayezda, I don't know where she at. I tagged her. She not in here tonight. Chayezda had wrote a post and was like, don't be saying I'm from the DMV. I'm from DC. DC and the DMV. It's two different things. Then I was on TikTok and somebody had made a post and somebody was like, no, that's the DMV, whatever. Then somebody was like, don't put DC with the DMV. So my question is, and okay, real quick, I met a guy on the strip. He was from DC. He was from Uptown. He wanted to say Joe Mo. He wanted to prove to me. The bitch kept using all of these. Sir, we don't got to keep doing this. I'm trying to walk past. He wanted to do all the DC slangs and all this and that. But I followed him on Instagram. And he like 40 out there rapping on the strip. So I'm going to shout him out one day. Anyway, so is there okay, and then me and Sue started talking about this to my daughter. She's 24. We start talking about this. Is there a difference with people who were raised in DC versus people that was raised in Maryland, like kids, you know, thinking like they're hood, but they really from Maryland and they don't really know what hood, you know, they from Kettering, they from Upper Marlboro, but they trying to act like they hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Maryland does have some hoods. You know, if you from Landover, Sea Pleasant, Forest Creek, all that type of stuff, you kind of gritty, but you still ain't Southeast DC gritty or you know what I'm saying? Maybe Eastover. Because you right at the line, you could cross the street, you Atlantic Gardens, whatever. So, how do y'all feel when people say, when people ask you where you from when you're out of town, what do you say?
It's different generations. Okay, I personally, whenever I go anywhere, I say I'm from DC because people don't know where the fuck Bowie at. Like, what the fuck? So it's easier for me to say I'm from DC because they can relate to where I am.
Just put a fun fact in there.
DC is where I'm from. That's where I'm from my whole life. You know, Landover, all of that shit. It's Maryland. But I say DC because people can relate to it when I'm out of town. Mm-hmm. I feel like our generation is like that, but this generation where you're posting and you're tagging where the fuck you are and yada 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 yada, mm-hmm. you can say where you actually are from. I feel like it depends on where you are in life. Our age, we just say DC. Mm-hmm. Soon in them age, they can actually say where the fuck they're from because they can tag it. People know what the fuck they're talking about, yada yada yada. But saying
people be really mad about this shit.
Saying whatever. Who did we meet in Miami? Who did you meet in Miami, bitch? That hemmed us the fuck up. Santifool.
Oh, that lady. She beefed with me and blocked me.
Yeah, she blocked you, but she's still our friend.
She ain't my friend.
And that aspect, she wouldn't know. We actually said DC, and then she ended up being from Capitol Heights, so she knew where the fuck was from. DC. Yeah. So when we said DC, she related. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's where you are in life.
Yeah, but I will say this. Okay,
I
was born in DC. I went to school.
I was too.
You know, I did live out in California for a while. I came back. I lived in Maryland, but I went to all through school. While I was in the area, I went to school in DC. I graduated high school in DC, but I lived in Maryland the whole time. Right. I went to Fletcher Johnson for 5 years. I lived in Maryland. I went to McKinley Tech, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, graduated from there, but I lived in Maryland. So I say I'm from DC, Maryland. It don't really matter to me because I'm really from.
That's what I say.
You know, I was born in DC and I went to school there. But when you lived in Southeast when you were 6 months, and then you lived in Louisdale and Hyattsville for the rest of your life, don't say you from DC. Shut the fuck up.
Bitch, I shout Bowie all the time. I'm from Landover, but I'm a homeowner. And I bought my house in Bowie, so I shout that out all the time. I love being from Bowie. I love being, shouting out my Maryland shit. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like it don't really matter. Mm-hmm. Like, DC, DMV, all that shit's the same to me.
It's not, but when people say it, I get it. I'm never going to battle anybody.
I don't give a fuck. It matters to people that's from the DMV. But if I'm talking to a motherfucker from Figueroa in LA, they don't give a fuck whether I'm from DC or Bowie.
But I'm just
Only
saying.
people from DC care.
Yeah, I don't even really care about that. You know what I'm saying? If you're 35 and you want to say you're from DC, I'm not going to cut you out and battle you down. I don't care about. I got bigger fish to fry than where you from. We all know if you from certain parts of Maryland, DC is literally at the next slide or across. It's not that serious.
I agree.
And it's not a badge of honor, especially the way DC has shifted.
And then,
we're
from Landover. So we're from Landover, literally where DC is 2 lights down. So for us, it really doesn't matter.
What part of Landover is DC 2 lights down? I never.
You go through Seaport?
Nah, no, that's not 2 lights.
Eastern Avenue is DC.
Okay, but you got to go through Cedar Heights and Fairmont Heights, Ebony and
Cedar Heights.
Yes.
Bitch, no. Make a left at the motherfucking KFC.
Yeah,
make a left at the KFC.
That's still not 2 lights, baby.
Excuse me. Make a left at the KFC.
I'm with you. I'm right with you.
The first light is C Pleasant where Janet live.
Okay.
The second light is Addison motherfucking Road.
No.
When you yes.
Then the third light is.
It's Eastern Avenue.
No,
that's DC.
The light that's Addison Road is the light right beside that.
Okay, so
then the next light is Eastern Avenue.
So not 2 lights, but 3 lights.
Okay, that's 4. But Landover is not like where I was. See, Pleasant is a stone's throw from DC, but Landover is not. Don't say Landover is 2 lights from DC. You're making it seem like they're close and they not.
Okay, Nally Road.
I'm with you.
We going down from.
I'm
from Crenshaw.
I'm with you. We
okay.
7-Eleven. We passed from Harmony. We get to the bottom of the hill.
Right. That's a
long ass way to go to get to DC.
No. Kenilworth Ave. Not Kenilworth. Sherman Road.
I'm not rocking.
And you can't see. If you go straight.
Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. No.
Wait. If you go straight, you're going to end up at the giant
the old giant warehouse is still down.
Second light is Eastern Avenue.
No.
Where the fucking playground
you at the giant warehouse and you going toward
Eddie, what the fuck? Eddie, where your mama met your father?
Ebony Inn? Okay.
Ebony Inn.
Okay. Then the next light is Division.
That's DC.
Okay, that's 3
lights.
That's
2 lights.
That's 3 lights,
that's
and you're still
lights.
Far away.
That's 2
lights.
Lights.
Y'all know Landover is not a light away from DC. So we're gonna
Landover.
That's why people just say where you was born at or whatever. It's not
Landover is either 2 lights or 3 lights from DC.
Okay, but Tone,
so I don't feel like it's a big deal.
Listen, you making it seem like you at Ebony and then you going up to the 7-Eleven on Division Avenue when you say that.
That is.
You're far away from that.
If you turn out of Ebony Inn and you make a left, the first light you get to is Division Avenue. That's northeast.
I'm not doing this. We not tussling. I gotta go. Let me go to the comments. Okay. Then it said DC was really a part of Prince George's County originally. That's a fun fact. Lauren said South Carolina, but DC, Maryland, Virginia is all together. We are the DMV.
Right.
Tracy said, I'm from DC. Ain't no damn DMV. The DMV is motor vehicles, uptown for life.
Okay, Tracy.
Antonio said facts. Then it said uptown is weird. Tracy, Dennis, don't do that shit. Tracy, take the fuck up for uptown.
Personal.
Don't do that shit. Tracy's the mayor. Tracy's the mayor of the Tacoma Station area. Don't do that fuckery. Lauren said born in DC, Southwest 203. Then people start giving they first grandmother address.
I was born in Greater Southeast, but I'm a Merlin girl.
I was born in DC, Jenna. We could do this all day. I could give you my first DC phone number. None of it means anything.
I'm a Merlin girl. Yeah, because I don't even rep DC. I'm a Merlin girl.
Then it said, sorry, we heart Northeast Montana Avenue. Thank you, ma'am. Laughing my ass. Uptown is ass. Dennis is gonna troll, so y'all ignore him.
Yes.
Akila said, I was born in DC and raised in both Maryland and DC, but Marylanders say I'm not Maryland enough, and DC will say if I didn't go to any DC public schools, I'm not DC enough. Who the fuck made these rules up?
No.
She also said, it's like being the nerdy black girl that I am. Not hood enough to be in the trenches, and I'm too DC for the suburbs. I live uptown and I'm from DC. Oh, then it said, that's Capitol Heights. You talking about Tone. She said Tone Street in Landover is at least 3 miles. Exactly, Dennis. Tone is bullshit.
Landover is at least 3 miles and you can walk 3 miles, Dennis.
Okay, but it's not a stone's throw.
It is a stone's throw.
It's not.
3 lights. It's 3 lights from DC.
Okay, y'all. So that's
where we are in the grand scheme of things.
We kind of threw this.
Listen, and we threw this together.
Tone, who is that? Tracy. What Tracy say? Here you go. Tracy said the N words. I don't use the N word, so you'll never hear me say it. Tracy said the N's who was outside made those rules up. That's who made the rules for everything.
Okay, but y'all, we haven't seen y'all in like 2 weeks, so we wanted to throw y'all a Talks with Tone and Teena. an impromptu. Did
Yeah,
y'all
so
love
we
it?
got this together really quickly.
Okay, but
y'all
y'all
see us at a different background. How do y'all like this background compared to our custom built background?
And how do y'all love a weekend show as opposed to a Tuesday show? But we gave y'all this. We will see y'all on Tuesday at 8-ish p.m.
I'm
on
trying to get her to
Tuesday.
do better.
Tina, you keep saying it's me, but it's not really.
Who is it then? It's only two of us, baby, and it ain't me.
You was shy,
Oh yeah, I wrote a rap and freestyle today, y'all.
but you was fucking.
Y'all want to hear it?
I gotta say you was fucking on one of them.
I was not. Watch your mouth. Turn it on.
Join us
Wait a
Tuesday.
minute. Turn it down for a minute, please. Tracy said don't like it, the background. Tracy said she don't like the background. Kiki said this
Tracy!
Kiki said our show is so informative and fun.
Thank you,
That's
Tracy.
what we try to do. We try to
Thank
have
you,
a
Kiki.
wide variety of topics. We try to engage with the
And we
audience.
want you in
We have a
with
back and
us.
forth. And all of that. If you ever have any questions or topics or anything, a burning desire that you would like for us to discuss, please send me a message.
Inbox her.
I will word it properly.
Y'all know
for
her
you.
name or whatever.
Um,
And we will be back on Tuesday.
Mika said she liked this set.
Thank you,
Mika
Mika.
said she from Southwest 203 1200 N Street. Mika gave her
Mika.
whole zip code and PO
Mika, I'm doing this for you.
Okay,
bitch.
so yeah, if you like the set, let us know because we could do it here. And do y'all like Tuesdays or the weekends? Which
Yeah,
one?
tell us. So we might switch days.
Tone,
You
why
never
is you
know.
throwing up a set? Where you from?
I was doing that for Mika.
Oh, okay.
I said Mika for this Mika.
Southwest?
Yeah. So let us know what the fuck you want us to do. On Tuesdays, we will be back around 8 o'clock for
India
the next
said
talk
this is her
with
first
Tone
time and it was
Teena.
nice. Thank you,
Thank
India.
you,
Send me a
India.